to sacrifice, if you're willing to, I'm not saying 6 months, if you're willing to just take one small step to get one small win, take a week, say, hey, no alcohol, no smoking, no whatever the hell you're addicted to, and just stay away from it for 1 week and see how good you feel, and actually go ahead and replace it with good things, going to the gym, eating cleaner, cooking your food, not going out eating food out 24/7, like reading a book, reading 10 pages a day, whatever that you want to do. I guarantee you'll feel a lot better.
100% too. Is sometimes you're like, I'm not gonna lie, I like fast food, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it tastes so good.
Do, bro.
And the thing is, though, sometimes you're like, all right, I gotta step away from this a little bit. But
you're
like, it just tastes so good, and then you gotta realize the addiction. You can overcome any addiction.
Yeah,
it's just you have to be willing to do it.
I think one of my biggest things too, like to touch on the whole food thing, if I'm not eating clean or I'm not eating like good, I feel like shit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, and
that's so true. Though,
and by all means, I'm not a chef. I cannot cook. I'm the first to put that out there. I cannot cook to save my life.
Yeah.
But what I can do is right next to this building is that little place right there where you can get meals made. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know exactly the truth behind this because I've never been there to buy food. But
really, you never been there?
Nah, dude, I'm Jamaican, so my family always cooks. My family always cooks. So every time I get off work, I go to their house. Hey, what are you cooking? What are you cooking? Change all they power turn off the light when they see me outside, but I'm gonna get a plate. All right. But anyways, I mean, dude, if you think about it, you go to McDonald's, you spend $7 to $10 for breakfast. Then you go back for lunch. You spend another $10, $13 for what, like a Big Mac meal or whatever the hell. Then you go back for dinner time. Now you spend more money. Mm-hmm. One, you spent at least $30 to $40 on just McDonald's, where you could have went to freaking Publix and go inside there and get like one of their already made meals that's actually good for you and nutritious, and save a little bit of money. 100%. I went to Publix the other day. I went to the seafood section. I'm not really even big on seafood, and they had like seafood meals already made. It was like $12, like 30, 40 grams of protein.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was I can't remember the name of the fish. Like,
was it sushi?
No, it was fish. It was fish, rice, and like
it had been salmon.
Yeah, it was probably salmon. I don't really like seafood like that.
I'm not a big seafood. To be honest, I'm not a seafood guy either. Yeah. It's just some days I'm like, let me try this.
I get tired of freaking ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken. No matter how much seasoning you put on it, it's still the same.
I hate when bodybuilders they eat chicken and rice all the time. I'm like, bro, how do you just eat that? And like, it's like bleh. It's like blood in it. I get they're prepping for a show, but for me, I'm like, if you're not bodybuilding or nothing like that, don't just stick to one thing, because you gotta go out there and get other stuff.
Yeah, there's not a diet that I can live on. Dude, I can't live on all chicken.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be like one of those. I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell and get some.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, sometimes you gotta switch it up. My biggest thing that I'm saying is, don't make it a habit of eating out every single day. If your addiction is fast food, instead of eating 3 times a day out, cut it down to like 1. Cut it down to 2.
Yeah.
Start thinking of more like healthy stuff.
Yeah.
Like one thing. So one of my boys actually told me, it was like, bro, have you ever noticed when you're not drinking water, you're a lot more hungry? When you start drinking like a gallon of water a day, you're still eating normally like you should be, but now you realize that you're not as hungry as you normally would be.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Huh. You drink a gallon of water a day. A lot of times when you think that you're hungry, really you need to drink some fucking water. Like,
so you still think like bulking up, for instance. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say this, but like when you bulk up, for instance, and you think drinking that, and when you're hungry, do you think that will cover the food?
I don't know. Water won't cover it.
I know what I'm saying. Like,
water won't cover it, but it'll help. So, for instance,
I'm trying to think how I can say that.
Sometimes like in between, like when I have customers and I'm at work, it's like I'll find myself going to like the vending machine, the snack bar, this or that. But then I realize like the days that I'm like generally like bringing this jug around and I'm actually drinking the water, I'm not as hungry, because chances are most of the time I'm just bored. So I'm bored. I'm bored.
I'm bored.
No, I'm being for real. You got to think like sometimes I'm walking around and I walk to the snack basket, I'll grab a snack, and then also I go back to it. I'm going to grab another one. I'm saying to myself, dude, I'm not even really hungry.
Yeah, like it's like what do they call it?
I'm eating to eat.
Yeah, it's like they call it something. It's like you're what do they call it? It's what's the word? There's a word. It's when you're bored and you just want to eat all the time. There's a word for it, or a couple words for it. It's like
I don't know what it's called, but
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Dude, it happens to me so many times.
I don't think
like
called.
There's some times where dude, I'll get called out. So a lot of the guys that I
You'll
work
get called
with,
out for that.
Hell yeah, a lot of the guys that I work with, dude, they're all entrepreneurs, they're all like-minded mindset. So it seems like, dude, you know you shouldn't be eating that. And I'm looking at them like, buddy, touch your nose. But yeah, you're right. I shouldn't be eating that. But now,
touch your nose.
But now, hey, I might have still snuck that snack and brought it back to my office. But now, I'm thinking inside my head, okay, if I eat this, I kind of feel bad now.
I kind of feel bad. I'm gonna eat it anyway.
Hey,
it tastes so good,
dude. You walk by, you see me behind the chair. Just,
you're like, what the fuck? People around you are like, what the fuck is he doing?
Touch your nose. Don't worry about it.
But like, it's people can help you in succeeding. I guess I said this earlier, but like, at the end of the day, people can help you.
Yeah,
to succeed.
People can help you, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. So listen, I'm not making this shit up. What does this shit say? What does that shit say? I'm in the gym, watching straight fucking. Come on,
dude. Are you watching West Boston?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay.
Every time you turn on this, it's just something about it. Like, believe it or not, I don't really listen to a lot of rap. Like, I don't listen to a lot of rap because I found myself like saying to myself, okay, a lot of rap that I was listening to, it wasn't really inspirational. It's all rapping about stuff that doesn't apply to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pretend to be somebody I'm not.
Yeah.
You know?
I think what helps me, I think the music, the thing is that I like listening to rap. Yeah. But the rap I listened to, what I switched it up was, it was talking about money, and how to get money, and expensive life,
something like that, but something about just about like waking up, rolling up,
smoking weed.
It's
drinking.
It's like, buddy, that's not doing anything for me.
I know, because I listen to people, or I heard people talk about like Rod Wave or Juice WRLD. I'm like, bro, those are number one artists that are depressing as fuck.
Bro, dude, I was just about to say it. Dude, you turn on Rod Wave and all of a sudden you're like, buddy, like,
I literally want to slap the shit out of somebody that fucking listens to Rod Wave.
It's like you turn that on and all of a sudden you're getting your feelings like, buddy, nobody broke my heart. I'm not sad about nothing. What the fuck am I over here in my feelings for?
They have the jacket on, sweatpants on, or like hoodie on, headphones. They're like, they look
they're sad. And when you ask them, hey, what are you sad about? I don't know. So you're over here crying just because the dude's crying in a song. Yeah. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Stop being a bitch.
That's what I tell people is, bro, just don't be a bitch and you'll succeed in life. That's all it is. What quotes would you recommend for people that should resonate with people for over the years? What quote would you say?
Stop being a bitch and put in the work. Now, being for real though, I mean, hang out with like-minded people that force you to elevate.
No quotes.
Yeah, I got quotes, but it's kind of hard for me just to like throw them off the top of my head. Because every quote that I have is all geared down to the same thing of basically getting up, grinding, and go doing it. Like right now,
that's how most quotes are.
That's all it really is. Like right now, like a big one that I got is from like Wes Watson: rich, ripped, rare.
That's a good. See, that's a good one though.
I mean, if you think about it, it all starts like this: rich, ripped, rare. Mm-hmm. You become rare. You become that man that's not afraid to get out and do what the uncomfortable. Do the uncomfortable. Mm-hmm, ripped. 100%. By doing the uncomfortable, you're gonna get ripped. You're gonna get shredded. Rich. You're in the gym every single day doing all the uncomfortable. Now you can take that and put it into your business. I don't give a damn if you work at McDonald's. Get up every single day, go to work, and show them why you're worth all the money that they're paying you. And eventually they'll push you up to the top. Pretty soon you'll be running fucking McDonald's.
Don't they make good money too? Like 6 figures or something like that?
I don't think so.
It's not 6 figures?
Nah, I think
you know what Taco Bell saw? I looked at it.
I think people. I don't know. I don't know if you can make 6 figures at McDonald's.
I heard though. Listen,
unless you're like the freaking branch manager.
Listen, let's go with this. At Taco Bell, as I Taco Bell, dude. This is a fast food place, right? I was at Taco Bell, right?
Yeah.
A general manager makes $80K a year.
Dude, you can't live.
And they're not even there. I'm like, what the fuck?
You can't live off $80 grand.
I know you can't though, but that's crazy though. A fast food place You can make 80 grand a year just from a fast food place. It's just a little out of craziness, to be honest with
Dude,
you.
bro, you can change a man's life by showing them your daily program, your daily life. Because you got to think about it. Sometimes all it takes is for you to get out of your comfort zone. I'm Jamaican, so I'm gonna butcher all these words. Your comfort zone, and to go ahead and do something like this. Look, we're on here, just talking, just having a good time, just trying to brighten up someone's day. Chances are, there's probably gonna be someone that's gonna see this and say, "Damn, like that actually kind of motivated me to do something." And then you're gonna have those people that are gonna hop on and be like, "Oh my god, another tool video. They're in the gym."
I just like this is like the fingers. I'm like, you take time out of your day to hate on someone, dude, that's trying to help you succeed.
And the thing about that, you're never going to be hated on by somebody that's doing more. Exactly. You're going to be hated on by somebody that's doing less. So if you hop inside the comment section, you start hating.
You're a bitch.
You're doing more.
You're a bitch. So no,
I don't think they heard you. Straight bitch.
I smell bitch. What is it? Another thing too is that it's something to do with that. Is what you said about someone that's higher than you. It's the millionaire will never laugh at someone that's below him that's trying to be a millionaire. It's the people below him are gonna laugh at him for trying to be a millionaire.
I'll be real with you. I've had a shit ton of friends inside my life, and the people who I've had as my friends who aren't here right now were the people that doubted me. They don't believe in anything.
Oh my god!
When I used to drive around. This was like, what, maybe like 5-6 years ago. I used to drive around, look at all the nice houses, and just visualize and just say, okay, one day I'm gonna have that. One day I'm gonna do this, dude. So even my truck, before I got my truck, dude, I used to drive by the dealership all the time and just look at it. And it's all about visualizing. Yeah, I used to do that. Right? I used to drive around and look at like all the fancy houses and stuff like that and say, one day I'm gonna get it. And then when you physically get into the house that you dreamed about, you're like, oh my god, like I did this. Like, you ever get those deja vu moments where, bro, like I shit you not, 2 days ago I was driving and I had like a deja vu moment where it was like, okay, like, damn, like I did everything that I sought out to do. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking say, oh my god, like my life was horrible. My life wasn't really horrible. And I'm not gonna get on here and be like, hey, I started from the streets. No, I'm here. I didn't. But but at the end of the day, I mean, I got out of my comfort zone. Like, if you would have seen me 5 years ago and asked me would I be right now where I am inside life, I would have probably said I don't know. But then one day I woke up and something just clicked. I was inside my garage and I'm lifting weights. I had a home gym inside my garage. I'm lifting weights, and there was a dude that kept walking by, kept trying to sell life insurance. And I'm like, buddy, like, dude, like, if you come by my house one more time, dude, I'm gonna get really pissed. And anyways, long story short, he came back one more time, chopped it up with him. Now he became my stepdad. He doesn't know my mom at all, but I call him my stepdad just because of all the shit that he's done for me. Like, my real estate license, paid for it. Life insurance license, paid for it. Gave me a little nudge because he's seen potential, seen the opportunity side of me. Because even though I didn't see the bigger picture, like, me lifting weights inside my garage every single day consecutively was the start of just my drive, my drive to get and do what I want to do. And it was something small as that. If you would have asked me 5 years ago, would I be exactly where I am right now? I would have told you no. Dude, the same business that nearly ruined my life turned out to be the greatest blessing. When I first got into selling, when I first got into like selling cars, I was like, buddy, no. My buddy EJ, my buddy Boise. If you're watching this, shout out to you, my buddy EJ and my buddy Boise. I used to always see them all the time doing all this, doing all that. I'm like, damn, how are they affording this? How are they doing this? And at that time, I was a banker. I was a banker, and I was doing life insurance. Yeah. And I was saying to myself, dude, how are they operating at that level? And I was never jealous of them, but I would always pick their brains, like, hey, like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? And finally, my boy said to me, dude, why don't you shut up and put your money where your mouth is? That's what I did. I went out there, and I hated it at first, but I loved the drive. Dude, I love the drive. Like, the competition, just being around people that that generally like they want to make it to the top. Like they're waking up every single day and they're doing exactly what people won't do to get to the top. And dude, I just fell in love with the freaking hustle. Like I fell in love with it. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say like, hey, I'm the hardest worker inside there. But dude, if you might work harder than me, but I'll outsmart you. And if you outsmart me, dude, I'm gonna work harder than you.
Mm-hmm. So for going back to the car sales game, you've been in the car sales game for a minute now.
Yeah.
How would someone get in the car? How would someone start getting the car sales game? And
How
would you tell them to make more money in the car game?
Go to a dealership.
Huh?
Go to a dealership.
Okay, yeah.
Put on at least a polo shirt and some nice like slacks or whatever, and just go in. Hey, my name is so and so. I'm interested in selling cars. And get in, and just continuously every single day watch what people do, learn what they do, take all the good traits from them, put it in your pocket. All the bad traits, throw it out the back door. That's all that I did. When I first got inside there, I was lazy. I wasn't really lazy, but I didn't want to make the phone calls. I didn't want to talk to this people. I didn't want to network. I didn't want to do that. So I jumped out, got into real estate, realized that real estate was not as easy as everybody said it was. And yeah, then jumped back in, and it changed, dude. As long as you have that drive, you will be successful. Like right now, I got a kid right now that I'm training, Bryce, teaching him the rope, and dude, he's gonna be a straight killer, like straight killer. Like
you could sense it,
bro. He's hungry.
In someone,
bro. He's hungry, dude. I told him the other day. I said, bro, I bet you $100 you want to do 100 push-ups. He got down on the ground, just knocking them. I'm talking about full push-ups, not the half-ass push-ups. I'm talking about getting down, locking elbows out. He did 50 straight. 50 straight. Yeah.
Give him $100.
Huh?
Give him $100.
Yeah. You deserve it at that point. He looked at me. He goes, bro, now it's your turn. I get down there and knock out something like, bro, I can't let him show me up. And I'm like, damn, these are real push-ups. Let me do my little half push-ups.
I know. Let me
do my little half push-ups.
It's like half push-ups. So, how can you get someone out of the 99% frame to the 1% frame?
You can't really get them out. The reason why I say you can't really get them out, because they have to genuinely want to get themselves out. Like, I'm a firm believer in you can lead a horse to water, but if the horse doesn't want to drink, you're wasting your time. If you generally wake up and you say to yourself, hey, I'm tired of being a bitch. I'm tired of doing what I'm doing and staying exactly where I am, then you're going to go ahead and get yourself out to the 1%. But you got to mentally make that decision. You got to mentally want to do it. I can personally go to somebody's door, knock on the door every single day, and drag them to the gym. But chances are, if they don't actually want to do what I'm showing them to do, they're not going to do it. And not everybody's going to do exactly what I do, because at the end of the day, everyone has their own niche. Yeah. Everyone has something different. You get what I'm saying? And my thing about that is dude, I love seeing people do better than me. Dude, I love hanging out people with people doing better than me.
Oh, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's just pure motivation. If I can't come to the gym and you tell me, hey, listen, I did this or I did that, without looking at you and be like, oh my God, like, how's he doing it? Why him?
I like to put it as God don't reward people.
Nah, dude.
It's like God don't reward people that don't help or don't think of any other's accomplishments.
Bro, hard work beats talent. If you can generally wake up inside the morning and know inside your mind that you don't really hate anybody. 2, you're generally happy to hear of other people's accomplishments inside life, that's a win.
Mm-hmm.
That's a win.
I got a text today too. I got a DM today on Instagram from somebody because they read my talking videos.
Yeah.
Shout out to this person too. Is that they told me they weren't in the gym for a year, but since they watched my talking videos, it got them back in the gym again. I was like, holy shit! It's crazy what your mouth can do to people,
bro.
Like, you can literally change people's lives if you just talk about.
Your mouth is powerful, bro.
Exactly.
If you wake up inside the morning right now and you say, I'm a fucking failure, I suck at life, and I hate my life.
Chances are you're gonna be a failure.
You're gonna be depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you're not gonna achieve anything. Let's go.
You're not gonna achieve anything. I'm not gonna say what you might do because I don't want nobody doing what I'm thinking they're gonna do.
Exactly.
But yeah, wake up, positivity. You gotta speak positivity. You can speak positivity, then, dude, positivity is everything. There's a dude that works for me. He always says, dude, when I first started, he used to always say this phrase, and I used to always look at him like, dude, shut the up.
That's how it be sometimes.
But dude, then the more and more my mindset started to change, and I started to really realize what it is to actually be successful and to actually, just generally be the man that I used to. Everyone, as a kid, you always have like a father figure or a superhero that you look up to, but if you can become that superhero and give it back to the world, that's a different person. So, with me just trying to, like, I'm not saying I'm the most perfect person. I'm not.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. But at the end of the day, if you can wake up every single day and work to being the person that you used to look up to, dude.
It's funny how you put this is a year ago, before I started my business, before I started my fitness business, before I did anything that talk about money or anything with money, I was doing trades. About every from 2021 to 2024, 2023, I was doing trades. And once I started making money online, I was like, holy shit, this is really fucking
It's like crack. It's like crack. I'll be completely real with you. The first time that I ever touched real money, dude, it got me so freaking addicted.
I know. You see cash, the thing is though, you can, I like to put it as, if you take it out of your account, you're like, holy shit, I just made imaginary number turn into a real thing.
Damn, what's that little squiggly bar?
Squiggly? What the fuck is a squiggly bar?
I've been in this gym so many times and I still don't know what any of these freaking equipments are called. Like, it's like the straight bar you pull down, but it's like squiggly.
Squiggly bar.
Hey, don't come at me in the comments, all right? I do actually lift weights.
What the fuck is a squiggly bar? My brain's on auto.
Dude, it's literally the long bar.
Are you talking about straight squiggles?
No,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. All you keyboard words, don't come at me in the freaking comments.
Dude, don't give me these fucking keyboard words.
I guarantee there's gonna be someone inside the comments. Oh, your form. Oh, you're this.
I'm like, fuck you, boy.
I'm literally just in here getting a quick pump. I know. I'm not actually lifting weights.
Y'all should notice. I usually come at his time, but he usually just comes here to just do whatever.
I literally at night. So I'll come inside the morning, and well, lately I haven't been inside the mornings because I've been completely. Dude, my life has kind of been like this, but I got to get back to it. Hey, that's me. That's me taking ownership to myself and calling myself out.
That's what y'all should do.
Dude, I've been a bitch for the past fucking week. That's me calling myself out. But now I'm back into the grind.
No, I think it's that too. Is
bro, you gotta be okay with being uncomfortable. Like, dude, like
you can't say that enough. A lot of people are just like they're gonna ask a question like, what do you mean by uncomfortable? It's literally just be uncomfortable.
So let's be real. So all the people that I look up to, like Wes, like Grant, like freaking Lotto's, freaking dude, the list can go on. All those people, they're doing exactly what they're preaching.
And exactly,
they're doing exactly.
That's exactly what you guys.
And the thing about it is, a lot of people, they might go inside, they might see them, and they're like, oh my god, like this dude is a tool, this dude is that. You can say whatever the hell you want about him, but it doesn't matter. He's in his Lamborghini in his fucking $1 million house, not giving a fuck about what you're saying.
Hell yeah.
At the end of the day, there's gonna be a lot of shit that I might not totally agree with, but at the end of the day, it's what he's actually spitting is the facts. Every single day he wakes up, he goes to the gym. Every single morning, this dude, every single morning he gets up, he does his burpees, he goes to the gym. Then midday he'll go to the gym again. Then
that's just crazy, man.
Yeah,
that's some like crazy ass level type shit.
Yeah, right, dude, you're not gonna always agree with something that someone's doing, but at the end of the day, it's just.
Should we move the camera over there?
Yeah, we turn this way.
Are you done over there?
Yeah, do some arms.
Right,
dude, I'm always walking around the gym. I'm not even supposed to be lifting weights right now.
Why?
To be real with you.
Why?
I lifted weights early this morning.
Oh, fuck that bullshit.
Dude, typically at night, when you see me inside here, anyone that goes to Anytime Fitness here in Vero, you probably only see me do arms, and you're probably like, oh my god, this dude only does arms. He just does arms.
Listen,
no.
Listen, let's go with it.
I do other stuff in the morning.
Let's go with this. Let's just say this. This man, when I first met him, okay, I would come here every night, and I would just see him curl fucking weights. I'm like,
yep.
Do you ever do anything? Do you ever bench or do back or legs? He's like, bro, I do it in the morning. Okay. Yep. I was like, oh, okay. And then I see him in the morning. I'm like, okay, he's actually doing something else besides arms. I was like, all right, yeah, okay. Because I used to always see you. I'm like, does he just do arms? Am I missing something? No, and he's telling me, and we talk. So, he's like,
believe it or not,
I do in the morning.
So believe it or not, so all my boys, they're either. So one of my boys moved up to Rhode Island, and at night, dude, at night most of the time I'm bored, and I know if I go home, chances are, I'm probably gonna go on freaking some sort of social media. So if I come inside here, I can actually kind of gear it out. What I mean by that is I can come inside here, I can get my blood pumping, and then I can think about, okay, what did I do today that I liked, and what did I do that I didn't like? Because you got, dude, it's all about self ownership. We're not on here to freaking call anybody out and say, hey, we're the greatest because we lift weights and we do this.
You're a fucking bitch.
No, it's self ownership. It's self ownership. Like, you got to be able to call yourself out. The thing is, so many people, dude, they're with the fucking cookie cutter shit, dude. It's like, dude, you gotta be okay with tough love. Like playing football, dude, you did something wrong, you're a bitch. And you're like, damn, like, what did I do to you? You're pissing your Cheerios. And then you start realizing, you start getting you start getting that your brain starts to click. Like, okay, hey, they're not generally saying that to fucking shame you. They're doing it to make you better. Like, a lot of people might not agree with you feel me? A lot of people might not agree with Wes or a lot of freaking, entrepreneurs, fitness influencers that are on social media, because, dude, they'll tell you exactly how it is.
Oh my god,
and you need that, bro.
The thing is, a lot of people, the one person I like to shout out is Vincent Fisher. Yeah, he's my mentor.
Dude, I like Vincent Fisher too.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, he's a young 20-year-old. He's 21 now, but he broke the internet by actually becoming a millionaire by 19 or 18 was it. And a lot of people doubt him. A lot of people hate him, which I don't understand. And it's like Watson too. Yeah. Even though man's 40,
people hate them. People hate on them because the reason why they hate on them is because they didn't see them 10 years ago actually grinding and doing it. Wes Watson was locked up.
And he did it. Didn't he do it like 5 years, wasn't it?
Bro,
5 years, wasn't it?
Bro, got out and just proved, hey, dude, most people get locked up, they come back out, they're still trying to rebuild and everything. He came out and did exactly what he was doing before.
And he has
making
a
shit ton of money.
The motherfucker has a Bugatti now.
And the thing about that is dude, they're not afraid to get out of their comfort zone, because at the end of the day, dude, they love the hard work. They love that shit, bro. If you can wake up every single day and you can use all the tools that you have and generally put in that hard work, you're a million times better.
You're gonna achieve more if you have people you look up to.
Yeah,
you're gonna be like, all right. My whole goal was, I just want to be better. I want to break the fucking internet.
Be better every single day.
That's exactly.
If you can get one step better every single day, that's it.
So the thing with me, it was what really want to drive me more to become a millionaire.
Yeah.
Is literally, I was like, I want to run this fucking game.
Yeah.
I want to run the fitness game. I want to run the internet.
Yeah.
Like I'm so driven now, where it's like I want to run the fucking internet and the fucking fitness game.
Yeah.
That's how crazy. But I think it's absurd. You got to be absurd.
Yeah.
In order to conquer anything in life.
And one thing that I've realized too in life, bro, is like the moment that I actually got like my beliefs in order and generally like just figured out exactly what I wanted inside life became a lot better, because I knew exactly what I was working towards. If you wake up inside the morning and you're working towards something, but you don't know what you're working towards, it's easy to get off track. It's easy to get like misguided because you don't really know what you're going towards. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're training a puppy, and you put food in front of him. He's gonna go eat. You can try to stop him all you want, or you can get your fucking hand bit.
Exactly.
He's gonna go eat.
People don't realize
he has a drive of what he wants. He sees food in front of him, so he's gonna go get it. I think the biggest thing about that, like, I have a lot of people that they're like, oh my god, like I went to college and now I'm out of college, I'm working a 9 to 5 and all that. Listen, I set my hat off. I'm not saying not to go to college, but if you go to college, you don't know what the hell you're going to college for.
There's no point going.
What are you really doing?
Like you can go to the car sales game, and you can, like you said, you could make tons of money there.
Yeah, you can dominate in the car.
And then think about it. I think you probably agree with me on this, but like, if you're in the car sales game and you know how to sell cars, you can sell anything.
100%.
You could do that.
Just selling anything in general. Like
Oh, yeah.
like I've sold cars. I've done real estate. I've done life insurance. Life insurance, bro. I'm making 300 calls a day.
Really?
300 calls a day.
You doing that now?
No, I was.
Oh,
I started my
okay.
life insurance license, but I don't do
Like,
much
damn.
of that. I was making 300 calls a day just to maybe get one yes. Just one yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy though. The average person would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Mentally and physically, after like 15 clicks, you're just like, all right, buddy, I'm not calling another person. But you can you can just keep going and going, just persevere. You just keep going and going and going. And realizing, hey, it's all gonna be worth it at the end.
How many yeses would you get a day?
Buddy, maybe 3.
Really?
3 yeses a day from 300 calls.
That's crazy.
And half the time, some of the people they think you're a telemarketer, so they just want to answer the phone and fuck with you. So it would just yeah, I'm interested. You get through the whole freaking speech. You get through the whole speech, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm not actually interested. I just wanted to hear you waste your time. It's like you waste my time all the time." It's like, "Buddy, this is my first time calling you. I'm not a telemarketer." Yeah, but I mean,
3 though. It's not bad.
Anything that you're doing in life, just give it 100%. I don't care if you wake up and you say, "Hey, I'm a plumber," or "Hey, I'm a $1 million freaking contractor," dude. Yeah. As long as you can wake up every single day and you can work every single day on getting better and work at mastering your craft, you're gonna make it.
I think the one thing that helped me too was switching up my mindset too.
Yeah, dude, mindset is everything. You can't really be successful in life with a shitty mindset. Mm-hmm. Like you can I don't care what anyone says, dude. You can have a drug problem, you can have an addiction, but as long as you have a strong mindset, you can overcome it. You can overcome it.
But people have to choose. You have to either choose: am I going to do a drug or am I going to do something good for my body?
Dude, you gotta choose. Like right now, I know a dude right now that that he sells cars. He's got a horrible drug addiction. But I tell you one thing, dude. When that dude puts his mind to it, buddy, there's no stopping him.
I'm not gonna lie though. Before I got in the social game, like social media game, I did what you did. I literally deleted everything. I would wake up early to go to the gym before school, and then I would go to the gym at the school, and then I would go to the gym after school because I literally had nothing else to do. Because I was like, I need to get up. Because I was one of those motherfuckers that would scroll all day on TikTok. I was like, I need to get out of here.
So like with me, honestly right now, so the only social media that I have right now is Snapchat. I don't have Instagram. I don't have freaking TikTok. I don't have freaking Facebook. I don't have freaking, what's another one? You have TikTok, Instagram.
There's a lot of social media.
I don't have none of that shit, dude. I don't have none of that shit. Like me, I'm very big on actually getting out and making the best of my life. Like chances are you'll probably see me. I got my earpod in. I'm listening to a podcast. I'm listening to something because it's all about just continually growing and elevating. Because at the end of the day, I'm very grateful and I thank God for literally every accomplishment that I've hit inside life, but that's not the end point.
When I noticed there was a God in life, and I really took like religious serious.
Yeah,
I still have my flaws. Everybody does, but like
everybody does. Bro.
What took me to a more religious side, and what told me that knew that God was real, was literally there's evil in the world, so there has to be good in the world.
Yeah,
if there's evil, there's got to be good.
Yeah,
if you didn't have evil and good, then there's really nothing in life. But since there's evil and good in life, there has to be something greater than that.
My biggest thing about that is listen, I believe in God. I believe that there's a God. I'm not like that one person to push like my beliefs down someone's throat.
Yeah.
But everyone has to believe in something.
Oh yeah.
If you don't believe in something, then what's the point? Like think about it as a kid. As a kid, chances are everyone asks you, "Hey, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And you had someone that you visualized.
Mm-hmm.
That you gotta believe in something. If you can wake up and you can say, "I don't believe in anything," I'm just this. I don't, like there's not someone that you idolize or someone that you want to be like. then what are you really chasing?
That's what I'm saying. You have to. You have to realize, in order to chase something, you have to go after, and you have to think of it. You or like to visualize something, you have to think about it.
Yeah, you gotta visualize. You gotta visualize something, and you gotta freaking go after. Like, I think the biggest thing is so many people have so much hidden talent, so much hidden potential, but they're scared to actually go use it because they're scared to get out of their comfort zone because they're so used to making their whatever the hell their salaries, their 300, $400 a week, that they're like, okay, hey, if I go ahead and quit my job and go do what I want to do, I might not make that money. If you can go to work every single day and make money for someone else, why can't you take an hour to 2 hours out of your day to go ahead and gear yourself up to be better?
100%.
I'm by all means, I'm not telling you to go quit your job and go cold turkey unless you know that you could do that. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you want to slowly take those baby steps, go ahead and take an hour or maybe 2 hours out of your day and say, hey, I'm going to dedicate this to what I want to do. Do your business on the side. Start out small. There's been so many people that I've known that have they've had like a career, they've had something that they've wanted to do, and they had a career that they were still doing. But then the only thing that they did, they said, hey, I'm gonna take an hour or 2 hours a day, and I'm gonna go ahead and just focus on what I want to do. And eventually they started their own thing. There's a guy that comes inside here every single day. I can't remember his name. He was working for an AC company. He just started his own fucking AC business. Dude, he was just talking inside the gym the other day. I think his name's Brandon with Brandon. He has red hair. He was just telling me the other day that he started his own business, and so far within like 6 or 7 months, he's gotten like freaking 95-star Google reviews of clients just saying, "Oh my God,
and
this
just started it."
He just started it, and all that it took was him getting out of his comfort zone. You see him come inside here, he's always positive. He's always happy. He never has a bad day. I don't care if you have a bad day, put a fucking smile on your face.
Nobody's
Make
gonna
the
know.
best, make the best out of everything, because chances are you're gonna have bad days, but it's all about what you do with the bad days.
It's like I put it as this: the law of attraction.
It is.
Whatever you attract and where it comes back at you. I go by that like a million times. If you don't you don't look at life as a opportunity to succeed, you already failed in life.
It's like I don't know if this will make any sense at all, but dude, you got to have those rainy days, because if you don't have those rainy days, your grass won't grow.
I heard that before.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, there was this one dude that for a little while, me and him didn't really get along. Well, it's not that I didn't get along with him. He was just a weird dude. But anyways, there's not a lot of people.
You have those type of people.
There's not a lot of people that I don't get along with, and I still like him. Like I talk to him every once in a while because he's actually a good dude. He's just a weird dude.
Yeah, you have those